I was a police officer working in the area of technology crime, dealing with online scammers, bullying, nudes, a whole pile of issues. And in that 6 years I was there, I just continued to get really frustrated with how I wasn't able to tell parents and kids who were contacting me that there was anything we could do in regards to protecting them online. We just didn't have any legislation, and the networks that were being created that our kids are playing in particular, we just weren't looking after them. So I started having conversations with a lot of the teachers at school, a lot of the parents at the schools, and before you know it, I was giving them advice and they were asking for assistance, and that turned into a couple of presentations at my kids' school. And I suppose that passion in particular for protecting kids online is where Surf Online Safe was born. What I felt the need to do and so compelled to do was just to say, look, rather than deal with the aftermath, let's get out and educate. Let's use my experiences to really get kids and parents to understand the risks of the online world. I presented to a young girl at her school, and unfortunately she made an error of judgment. She was 15 years of age when she sent her then boyfriend a nude. Unfortunately, he did share that image with over 40 of his friends at school, and she went through 6 months of hell. She had to move schools because all the girls were teasing her, all the boys were approaching her. Now, she was too scared to tell her parents because she knew what the impact would be, but I managed to convince her to speak to mum and dad for the main reason is that she told me about 30 minutes or 40 minutes into the call that she was going to kill herself that afternoon. That hit me so hard because there were so many young girls in my life, family and friends who I was thinking I could be talking to them right now. I could be talking to them. It was in that instance I really continued to focus on how she was let down by the system, how she was let down by the ability for her photo just to be flicked around an entire network, an entire school, without any consideration as to her as a human being. This world's just going way too quick, and no one's out there really protecting them. The networks are not doing their job, I don't believe. So for me, it's just about trying to really be a voice for them and just make their playgrounds a little bit safer. That's what it's all about. That's what SOS is about. In the meantime, what I'm continuing to try and do is to push the networks and the playgrounds that are being created for our kids and all of us, social networking, gaming environments, as an example, to start taking more of an ethical approach to how they design their networks. And if I can continue to shift that culture and get the networks to be more responsible, then that will make the online world a lot safer for all of us.